All right, that's tough for me. Chris. Oh, okay. Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Lauri.
Hey.
For you guys to win the game in the style that you won this game, can you speak to the importance of that specifically?
Yeah, I mean, like I said on the court, missing some guys, but that's part of this league, and we've got to grind it out. And I think that's been our identity the whole year, kind of show up defensively. And I think we haven't done as great of a job in it as we would like last couple of games. So just trying to bounce back to that and get it done on the defensive end, and kind of that makes our offense go to it.
You know, not every team in the NBA embraces that grinded out mentality. Why does it suit you guys so well?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We got all the guys believe in it. I think we're all together in it as a team, and obviously our coach preaches it to us every day. And but it fits our personnel, and everyone embraces it. So it fits us.
Thank you.
Ashley Bastock, Cleveland.com. Lauri, I guess it took you a little bit to get going with some of those shots, but did you feel like you were getting good looks in the first half and it was only a matter of time until they started falling for you? And
yeah,
what did it feel like once you hit the first couple, I guess?
Yeah, and I still made only my threes. So, yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress. I think I'm still rushing a little bit, kind of getting back to that game speed. I had a couple practices before the Detroit game, and it's my second game. I don't want to make excuses, but I do notice myself kind of rushing some of the finishes and just get the timing back. And so obviously the more I get time on the floor, that'll get easier. And so I'm just trying to figure it out, and glad I was able to make a couple at the end.
And then, I mean, when you watch you guys as bigs and the connection, it seems like you have I think of the play in the fourth quarter where you find Jared at the rim, and Jared brought up, he found you earlier in the game, and you just seem to have such an awareness of each other and your abilities. I guess just how key is that at this stage of the season, and especially when you don't have a true point guard out there in some of these lineups right now?
Yeah, it's important. I think we've been the unselfish team the whole year, and I think that's one of our identities as well. And but just knowing the pressure that Jared, for example, and Evan puts at the rim, it's just someone's going to have to make a decision, and someone's going to be open. And I think we're all, like I said, unselfish, and we're trying to make the right basketball play, find the open guy, and trying to do that as many times as we can throughout the game. So I think everybody says it, but I think it's really true with this team. We don't care who's going to score the basketball or anything like that. We're trying to win the game no matter what, and so that's the thing. We're going to find the open guy, and it's going to be some different guy every night. So yeah.
Thanks.
Kelsey Rose, The Athletic. Lauri, how encouraging is it when when JB delivers a message after the Detroit game and then these couple of days of practice, and then coming into tonight and then playing with that effort, just moving forward, how encouraging is that message was received and you showed out?
Obviously, he preaches to us, and obviously he's our coach, so we're going to listen to him. And but I think it shows our team as well. It wasn't just coach who was disappointed after the game; it was all of us, and we that hurt. We talked about the games like that, the teams that are lower in the standings, and we keep losing them. That's going to sting at the end. So it's not just him saying for us, but I think we're holding each other to a high standard, as well as coaches. So we were all disappointed and kind of wanted to bounce back, and from not just last game, but I think last couple of games. So.
And then with Isaac, we talk about his defensive ability a lot, but just how helpful and just how important is his defensive effort every night, and just even when the stats aren't always there, they don't show up on the stat sheet, but just how he plays defense. How helpful is that for you guys?
Yeah, obviously he's shown he can do stuff offensively as well, but his defense is unbelievable. He gets us going and makes hustle plays and gets rebounds, and I think that gets everybody else going as well. And so he's a really big piece of it. We always talk about the 3-man lineup, but having him at the guard spot is huge for us, and he's been doing a great job.
Thank you.
Marlon.
Marlon right now, Afro Beacon Journal. Yeah, when you're talking about the conversation the players were having about losing to, teams with, they're struggling, was that right after the Detroit game, or have you guys been talking about that ever since?
Well, everybody knew what we were supposed to do. We didn't really even have to talk about it. We were all just disappointed. We went through the game the next day, whatever day it was, at practice, and we kind of, like I said, after the Detroit game, we kind of flushed it out after that team meeting and the film session and stuff like that, and focus on the next one, and that's what we were able to do. And so yeah, like I said, we didn't really have our player only meeting or anything like that. So we just everybody knew what we were supposed to do, and we came out tonight and did it.
But did you feel like this was sort of an important time for the team, especially with what your goals are?
Yeah, for sure. And what were we, like 3-game losing streak? Yeah. So it's always important to knock that out and keep it going. And we, like I said last time, every single one of these games is important. We approach it that way, and so just trying to get all of them. But this was really important to cut that losing streak and get back on track.
Joe G.
So as I count, Lauri, the Detroit game, you guys only allowed 1 field goal in the last 4 minutes, 1 field goal in the last 6 minutes tonight. You guys feel like you can hit another gear defensively when you need to?
Yeah, I do think so. I think we just there was times earlier in the year that kind of had that 48 minutes and showed on the scoreboard, and I think it's a process, and obviously teams do scouting and learning each other, and so it's expected, but I think we just want to get back to that, not just having last 6 minutes. We're trying to have quarters, halves, a full game, and so it's still a work in progress, but I think it shows the heart and the grit that we play with, especially down the stretch.
Last two from Zoom, Evan and then Christoph.
Evan Damerall, Facebook News. Lauri, JV specifically challenged Evan the other day to step up in terms of aggressiveness and just scoring and playmaking. Did you see a little bit of that tonight from him?
Yeah, I mean, he's shown that he can do a lot of stuff on the floor. Even if he has nights that he's not scoring the ball, he can still impact the game in so many different ways. And so I think it's when he's aggressive, we're at our best. And I look at it, I don't know if he meant it just as an offensive end, but I think defensively he's being active and being aggressive at that end as well. And he gets the energy he brings and gets us going as well. And we love when he's aggressive.
Christoph, finish off, buddy.
Hello, Lauri. Christoph, this is in English. Congratulations on the win, first of all. The way that you close the game out, the full 48-minute defensive effort, what do they mean for you guys, and how important is to maintain that effort overall?
Yeah, like I said, we're trying to make it even. We're trying to guard like we did the last 6 minutes of the game. We try to guard for 48, and but that's what we do. We've been preaching the defensive end of the floor the whole year, and we're going to keep doing that and trying to get better every single day. And but this was a good step in the right direction.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Great, thank you.